Next, you need to know your metrics. What is a metrics? A metrics is how we know if we are right or wrong at a price point. How do we know if we're right or wrong at a price point? Either time or activity. If we're on the market 21 or 30 days, or 18 people have walked through the front door of the house on a traditional development built house, we know that we are wrong on the price if we have not sold the house. Time to move the price. On a higher end home, this changes. Higher end homes have smaller buyer pools, so it's going to change just a little bit. You may have a $5, $10, $15 million listing, and you may get one showing in 60 days. So your time element may change there. Higher end homes may have a 30 to 45 day time element, and maybe it's a 5 people walk through the front door activity count that would give you the indicator to change the price. But you need to know your metrics going into the listing cold. How could you know these metrics a little bit more? Let's take a look at that. So knowing your metrics in your marketplace, these might change just a little bit from place to place, but for the product that you're selling, in most MLSs, they have an area where you can look at the average days on market. That would be your time element of your metrics. Most MLSs have an average number of showings before the house gets sold statistic. If you can get that statistic, that would give you an indicator of your activity. So if one of those two get hit, either your time element or your showing activity, and you don't have a buyer, it's time to move the price. Your clients have to know the metrics before the listing goes live. Maybe that's in the listing appointment. Maybe it's in your pricing discussion just before it goes live. But they need to understand how we know if this price is right or wrong. They may say, that's a great price. I love that price. Let's put the house on the market. But they also need to know, how do we know when it's time to move? If they don't know, and then all of a sudden, boom, you hit them with, hey, it's time to move on the price, they may go, whoa, too soon for me. I was thinking 6 months. And now you're on completely different pages. So to get this ironed out before you go into the listing makes everything so much easier. Let me just touch on this. If your clients know the metrics, let's say you discuss this with them at the listing appointment, and they say, sounds great to me, let's do it, we want to get the house sold, put it on the market. Put it on the market, you get to 30 days, and you had a call with them once a week, every week at least, and you get to 30 days and you say, okay, we've reached our metrics, it's time for us to find the next buyer pool and move the price down. And the client says, Aaron, just don't want to do it. I want to wait here for another 90 days. At that point, your leadership has come into question. I would say at that point, it's time for them to find new leadership. Why? Because you discussed the metrics, you're the leader, you told them exactly how it was going to be understood that the price was wrong, and now you've got to that point and they don't want to change. At that point, they're not following the leader. It's very important that they follow the leader. If it were me, I would get them a referral to a new agent and change the listing. I would move on to a listing that I could sell. So you have to be prepared for that happening as well. A lot of times when people see that you're that serious, they'll change the price. So let's move on to our next topic. All right, so how can I help you from here? I hope you got some great information from this course today, but there's a lot more to real estate. It's going to take you a lot of years to build one block on top of each other. One thing that I think that could really, really help you is my morning sales meeting. This is a sales meeting that I do 3 times a week. I do it in a large group format. I might ask questions. You might have an opportunity to be interactive, but there's going to be a lot of people. It's going to help you to get started with your day. A lot of people just can't get started, and a sales meeting is so impactful to help you get started. And you can also see what other people are doing and what's working. So it's $179 a month. It is affordable. There's a lot of people in it, but it's affordable. So at the bare minimum, if you're a new agent, you're struggling, maybe you're a seasoned agent and you just want to get part of the camaraderie, the morning sales meeting, $179 a month, it's nothing. Get in there, get the blood flowing, and get things headed in the right direction. If you want to step up to the next level, you can go to my small group coaching. This is where people are making $200,000, $500,000 a year, and they're learning from one another. And I've got homework assignments for you. I'm coaching you. It's in a small group. You get to see what other people are doing, what's working. You get camaraderie. You get a lot more interaction. That is a great option too as well. If you want the full-blown one-on-one coaching with me, maybe you want your team involved too as well, that is available. It's a little bit more expensive, but that is powerful. So I would love to be your coach. I'm a small coaching outfit. I don't have a lot of spaces, so you may be on a wait list, but you can apply today. The morning sales meeting is a great way to start, get your feet wet, learn the system, get into the flow, get into a rhythm, start the blood flowing. I would love to see you in there. Find me at agentmasterycoaching.com or click on the link below. However you need to find me, I'm available to you as a resource. I would be happy to help you in any way that I possibly can. My name is Aaron Harrington, owner of Agent Mastery Coaching, and I'll see you soon.